is over.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
DeRozan dishes to Patterson. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And what Patrick Patterson gives you guys is solid all-around play. He can help you in a lot of areas. High basketball IQ, high character, understands his role, knows his limitations, and stays within himself.
Curry passes to Thompson. And the wide-open shot from Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Raptors trailed by 7. DeRozan with it. Picked up by Thompson. Carroll kicks to DeRozan. To the middle. It's stolen by Green. Inside. Curry dishes to Thompson. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Outside DeRozan. Passes it to Patterson. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Patterson's got 8.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Thompson from deep and stolen by Patterson. Here's Carroll, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Warriors ahead. They're up by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Thompson. 13 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Barnes at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors' 5.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Well, you know, you look at the Raptors, and they improved in a number of ways last season, but their bench play was one of their bigger improvements. I mean, they had one of the weaker benches in the league in 2014, but they flipped that around last year.
3 on the clock. From deep. The shot by Curry, no good. Powell, the pass to Patterson. And DeRozan kicks to Patterson. And it's sent back by Bogut. They retain possession. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Here's Patterson. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Warriors with some changes. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Barnes.
Andre Iguodala.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. DeRozan against Thompson. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. Greg, one thing about the Raptors last year, they made the moves they needed to in order to be sure to fix their bench, strengthen their bench. It showed on paper and in person.
Yeah, credit their front office. In 2014, they had a bottom 5 bench in terms of scoring. Last season, they flipped that, became a top 5 bench in terms of that scoring, and even had the 6th man of the year leading the way.
Lou Williams. Curry. But they recover it. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. From deep three-point range. Another miss by Curry.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Feeds to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 15 points for Klay Thompson. Here's Patterson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Curry's shot is good.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here, only 1 of 5 this quarter.
The Raptors have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. Valanciunas dishes to Patterson. Pulls up, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Curry passes to Green. Green, the screen. Curry attacking. Pass to Bogut. 5 to shoot. From in close. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. Curry with the steal. And the pass to Barnes. There's Green with the 3. And he gets it to go. Green's got 9 points. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
Carroll kicks to Patterson. Shot to stop the run. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Oh, look out, and then you throw up stuff like that. You go, oh my, how does it even go in? He pulls a Houdini.
Oh, goodness.
Rosen dishes to Carroll. And stolen by Barnes. By himself. And Thompson throws it down.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Warriors on top. They finish off the third quarter on a 14-4 run. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. Powell is out there at DeRozan. And it's Carroll in at the small forward position. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Iguodala. Here's Ezeli. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Iguodala. Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. Now a timeout called by Golden State. And for Festus Ezeli, came in as an extremely raw prospect a couple years back, late first-round draft pick. His minutes were down actually last season, but his production was decidedly up.
Yeah, he went from 44 to 55% on field goals, from 53 to 63% on free throws, a testament to how much effort he's putting into developing that shooting stroke.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
All right, Doris, thanks.
And, you know, going back to Ezeli, impressive physically, 7 foot, 7'6" wingspan, 5% body fat. If his skill set ever catches up with his natural gifts, watch out, watch out.
Curry kicks to Thompson. The drive by Green. Curry. It's deflected, and they get it back. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Raptors trail by 7.
And a footnote to Ezeli. One of his college administrators raved about his intelligence. He cited Ezeli's broad perspective on world trade, globalization, and I tell you what, if Ezeli keeps improving, he'll soon be a serious benefactor of the economics of American sports. Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Patterson passes to Powell. No good. Curry with a nice D.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
The dish to Ezeli. Back to Curry. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Spates checked in for Festus Ezeli. Raptors trail by 7. It's DeRozan with the drive. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Some good play from Valanciunas in this one. He has 9 rebounds and 1 steal as well. You talk about being on, he's been it. Not even 1 missed shot so far.
This is superhuman stuff we're seeing today, guys.
Warriors leading by 6. Takes the 3. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Green, the screen. Curry gets the bucket.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
To the left side wing. Puts up a 3. The shot by Powell, no good.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
On the wing, Thompson. Plenty of space.